guys, it's Jackson and Jared from the Wharton boys cross country team. Today we're going to be doing our VO2 max workout, and Jared's going to tell you all a little bit about that.
Alright, so our VO2 max workout is us running in 98 to 101% of our max 2-mile pace aerobically.
Alright, warm-up drills.
Wait, you thought he was gonna be fat?
Yes, because he has really long legs.
Knee ups.
Bro, his legs are...
Oh, we'll just go A skips that way and come back. Alright, A skips. And go. Alright, turn around. Yep, B skips. And stride.
Wait. Does that mean that she was Australian and she no longer is? Or she was American and she's now Australian?
All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Same distances we've been working with. We've got our younger group that's going to be doing 1000s, and our more advanced group's going to be doing 1200s. Nothing has changed except for a couple of us from the last VO2 max test that got a little bit more intense for some of us. So remember, the most important thing here, guys, is be in your range that I'm giving you here, 98 to 101%. For 2-mile pace to work, you have to be right at that intensity, okay? Forces your body to extract the maximum amount of oxygen out of your blood. You go too slow, you're not in a position where you need to use all of it, so you're not gonna get the adaptations we want. You go too fast, and the blood's gonna be going too fast past your muscles, and you're not gonna be getting that development that we want, okay? We wanna be right in that sweet spot. So even if it feels easy early, that's okay. Remember, this is 2-mile pace, so the first couple of these is going to feel relatively easy. That's okay. It's about the second half of this workout, not the beginning. All right, guys, rep number 1. Runners, set, go! 233, 234, 235. Perfect, Jared. 240, 241. Good stuff, gentlemen. Come on, Manny. 352. Good stuff, Jared. And 359. That's okay. That's basically the same thing. Are we good? Okay.
I'm not taking out fast. I'm going right 405, 403. Same deal. Shit, man.
Are we good? Yeah. Okay. Runner, set, go! And 351. Fastest one yet. Good stuff, Jared. And 401. Good stuff, boys. Go ahead, Jared.
I'm gonna be able to do this last one.
Not with that attitude.
You're right.
We're going to be able to do this last one.
It might hurt a little, but you gotta get it
Yep.
done.
It's in front of us, and it's what we got. You got this.
You went too far to give up.
We got no problem. We got no problem. Just hit this last one.
You did the course of 2 in 10 minutes, bro. You're straight.
You got it, guys. You got it. You got it. You got it. Be each other's strength on this last one, guys.
Yeah.
And 351. Good stuff. Fastest one of the day, boys, 58. That's exactly what I wanted. It's exactly when we started off. We said I'd like the first one to be a little slow and the last one to be the fastest. We're right in there.
Number 7 right now.
Huh?
Is Daniel our number 7 right now?
Daniel has definitely been working very, very hard, guys. From that first couple days when I think we had to actually teach Daniel how to run to now.
First couple months, actually.
That was the first couple months. Guys, and that should just show you what consistent progress gets you. Daniel has really been here every single day, and it really shows you just from where he started to where he is right now, you get what you put into this on a day in, day out basis, okay? Great job, guys, on this. Much better than the last time we did an interval workout. It looks like that sluggishness has fallen off, and we're getting much stronger and much more used to these workouts. So we definitely got in what we needed to. Remember the importance of this. Whoever has the best VO2 max wins the 5K like 94% of the time. It's not a guarantee because people can go out too fast or go way too conservatively, but this is really the best indicator of who's going to win it, okay? The long runs, the tempo runs, all those things help in terms of moving blood away from your heart, but what this does is it's at the muscle level. Can you get that oxygen out of your blood and bring it into the working muscles? That's why this and the long run are the two most important workouts of the week, and it's why we do them early in the week. In case something happens, we can reschedule things, okay? So everybody should be very, very happy with what you did.
All right, let's take a look at the results from the day. So here are the athletes, and here are their targets, and this is based on a 2-mile test that they did the week before, and we're looking for them to be at 98 to 101% of that mile pace from that 2-mile test for either 1200s or 1000s. As you heard in the video, that's really important to be in that very tight window, very close to 100%, or their current 2-mile best pace, so that their body adapts to extract the most oxygen out of the blood and get it into the working muscles where we want it to be. So this is everybody's target. So I want to really pay close attention to these kids who are highlighted in yellow because they just did a fantastic job on this. So Jackson and Thomas have the benefit of having two people that are right next to each other. They came in within a second of each other on their 2-mile test. So, and they also ran it perfectly on these reps. So on their first one, if anything, you want the kids to start off on the slow end of their range and then get faster as they get more into it. It is a 2-mile workout, so it's going to feel easy for the first 1000 or 1200s or miles, depending on how you do it. So if they can really hold it and get faster as the workout goes on, that tells you that they're really in a good training zone. So these two ran right at the slowest end of their zone, 407 for the first one, maybe overcompensated by a second, but that's basically hitting your time. And then they were at the fastest end and even got a little bit faster here at the back end. So they were both averaging 401. The previous time we did this, Jackson was also 401, and Thomas got 4 seconds faster on the average. And that's a mile pace of 523, and this is their previous mile pace from the last time we did this workout. They're both at 101%, exactly what we're looking for. It was spot on perfect. These are, Jackson's a 4th-year senior, Thomas is a 3rd-year junior, so they really know how to run this workout. They've done it so many times in the past. Alex is also a 4th-year senior, and he did the same thing. He actually started right in the middle of his zone, and then actually he got faster out of his zone for the last 4, and ended up 3 seconds faster. I do think that Alex has probably improved his fitness in the last 2 weeks since we did that test, so I'm actually okay with him being at 102% of his VO2 max. The kids that are a little bit younger, not only did this group was all doing 1200s and this group is doing 1000s, this is more of our lesser inexperienced group. Either it's their first year running cross country, and in Ethan's case, he's only been with us for about 2 weeks. So you're going to see much more spotty performance. You're not going to see that type of very awesome progression that I just showed you from Jackson, Thomas, and Alex. So, for example, Brady, he was in it on the first one, 441, and then he was too slow, and then he was back in, and then he was a little bit too slow. In fact, I should make this one highlighted in red. That indicates somebody that was too slow, and then he was back on pace here. So the average was 444, but only 3 of them were in the target, and you really want them to all be in the target range, not just the overall average. Now Daniel, he's really been developing very nicely. You'll notice every single one of these are too fast. In fact, look, his average was 418, his last one being his fastest at 408, and he was supposed to be at 446 to 437. Daniel's a kid who's been working extremely hard. I've mentioned this in some of my other videos. Doesn't miss a day, and he's really developed probably the fastest of anybody in the last few weeks. And I really think that he's probably, again, he's probably not really running at 109%. This is basically mile pace, and he wouldn't be able to run 5,000 meters at mile pace with only equal work to time off. So this really tells me that he probably has developed, and I need to get another test on him. Now, the way I came up with the rest, the first group was at 415. The second group, which was being controlled by Alex, if you saw in the video, was 445. And this group, even though they were doing thousands, was also 445. So that's why they were starting and finishing about the same time. For aerobic power VO2 max workouts, you really do need about even time on to off. So I gave them maybe a couple seconds longer just to keep this group all together. This group maybe a couple seconds longer for a couple, right on for some of these, maybe a little bit less for Ethan here. But that really kind of is what you want. They should be able to replicate this with equal time on and off if they are running right at 2-mile pace. You start giving them less rest, they're probably going to start slipping too slow, and they're not going to be at least 98%, so they're not going to get the adaptations. Or it means that you're probably not in the zone, like I was saying here with Daniel. Daniel probably could have run these times with maybe 3 minutes rest, but he really would not be getting the improvement because, like I said, he's probably not really at 109% if we were to really test scientifically his VO2 max versus a field test from about 2 weeks before. So the end product here, we wanted to be at 98 to 101%, and everybody was at least at 98%, so that's a perfect day in terms of the overall product here. So really just a fabulous day here from the whole group. A lot of them got faster, started at the slow end of their zone and then got faster, or ended up faster overall, even out of their zone. Everybody just did a fantastic job here on this workout. So if you like this video, please think about liking or subscribing. If you have any questions, please ask them in the comments down below. And until next time, this has been Coachy TV.